how we go. So it might be the last question from Susan. I'm not going to try and pronounce your surname. Sorry, Susan. I provide 3 different but interrelated services to my clients: physiotherapy, Pilates, mindfulness coaching. They all get interwoven with each other, but it's the mindfulness coaching / teaching that I really want to build. How do I use the other 2, which I'm more known for, to draw people into the mindfulness side? Or perhaps that's not a good approach.
Okay. Well, it depends. What are you trying to address with the mindfulness? That's one thing. Is mindfulness for what? I mean, if you just Google mindfulness for and see what the Google's autocomplete is, there's a list. Go to Amazon and just type in quotes, mindfulness for, and see all the books. My guess is there are dozens of them. Mindfulness for kids, mindfulness for stress, mindfulness for anger, mindfulness for depression, mindfulness for physical pain, mindfulness, etc. There's a lot of things that mindfulness addresses. And so if this is just mindfulness as an all-purpose tool, it's harder because nobody's just generically interested in mindfulness. I had a puttering session the other day with this woman in the membership, Laura, and she works particularly with parents who have kids who have anxiety and helps the kids with mindfulness, because for her, mindfulness was such a huge, huge help in her anxiety. So that's one to think about. But the second is, I think it's a great approach. If you already have a following for the Pilates and what was the other thing?
Physiotherapy.
And physiotherapy, right. If you already have a following for that, then great. Then as a part of the work with them, you can be introducing mindfulness and educating them about it as you go. And they're already following you for those 2 things. Now you introduce the third, and then you may say, I've got a mindfulness retreat coming up. And if you've done a good job of educating them about it, you may have some of them who are just so into it, they're like, yeah, I would love to dig deeper with you on the mindfulness thing. So I think that's a great approach.
Okay. Susan, I hope that helps. Thanks, Tad.